Overseas migration may be at a standstill, but lifestyle appeal is continuing to allure Sydney-siders to Western New South Wales. The latest Regional Movers Index reveals the number of city slickers seeking a tree change has jumped another 11% in the past year.
The proof is in the numbers. More Australians are swapping the big smoke for the comfort of regional cities.
Fresh air. Out in the fresh air, mate.
Clear air and nice people and feels like home.
People are seeing the real benefits of living in regional communities, the sense of communities.
In CommBank and RAI's latest snapshot, Sydney again saw the largest outflow and regional New South Wales picked up the largest share of movers. Victorian towns proving popular too, largely thanks to a long locked down state capital.
And I think Melbourne now represents 47% of people moving from capital cities to the regions.
Perth was the only capital that gained more residents than it lost. And while coastal cities like the Sunshine Coast and Wollongong remain growth hotspots.
Really, in the last 18 months, we've seen a lot more growth inland, which is really interesting. It's showing that people are quite interested in some of those smaller places.
An uptick in home offices through COVID proving more remote work's possible.
It may be that many people have many households have one partner working locally and another partner working in the nearest capital city.
The research seems to tell us that, that 2 to 3 days working remotely is a bit of a sweet spot.
The trend's already stabilising from the highs of last September, but there are increasing calls for better health and housing planning to sustain growth.
That kind of change in terms of what we want to see in the market, because it gives people more choice and people more access to those different types of housing.
Part of the reason that we're seeing some really tight housing markets is that there hasn't been enough sort of planning for growth or development around growth in some of those emerging regional desirable places.
Sophie Lester, WIN News.